On January 12, 1945, VF-11 Sundowners, F6F Hellcats attacked Tan Son Nhut Airport in French Indochina from the USS Hornet, CV-12. Using 5-inch high-velocity aerial rockets and 0.50 caliber machine guns, F6F pilots strafed Japanese aircraft that were parked and fired their projectiles into buildings and hangars. Lieutenant J.G. H. Blake Moranville was in charge of Lieutenant James S. Swope's division's 2nd section. Because of the similarities between his last name and that of a well-known pre-war baseball star, Moranville earned the nickname Rabbit. He was a 21-year-old ace with 6 wins under his belt. According to Barrett Tillman and Henk van der Lucht in their book VF-11 111 Sundowners from 1942 to 1995, Moranville joined VF-11 as its junior pilot in July 1943 after receiving his U.S. Navy wings. In October 1943, the unit traded its F4F4s for F6F3s. Not long after acquiring Hellcats, the Sundowners also acquired a mascot. All pilots had to qualify on the pistol range, and the small arms instructor gave Lieutenant Gordon Cady one of a litter of Boston Bull Terrier pups. The dog was given the name Gunner, and Cady assigned Blake Moranville, the squadron's newest pilot, to take care of him. Before the mission of January 12, 1945, Blake and Gunner quickly grew close. Moranville F6F5 Bureau number 70680, call sign Ginger 30, was struck by ground fire while making a low-level pass over the target. "Hey, Rabbit, you're on fire," called Moranville's wingman as he pulled off the target. Oil was leaking from the fighter's Pratt & Whitney R2800, and it caught fire before quickly burning out. Moranville felt he had only a few minutes left in the air because his engine gauges showed falling oil pressure and rising temperature. He was flying 75 miles before his engine gave out as he departed from Tan Son Nhut in the southwest. "I saw a big rice paddy and decided to belly in there," Moranville recalled. "I set up a landing pattern and locked my canopy back, tightened my shoulder harness, and dropped my tail hook. The ladder would tell me when I had gotten down to within a few feet of the water. I kept my flaps up until I'd cleared a row of trees." After successfully landing, Moranville was led by helpful villagers to temporary safety. A Vichy official was summoned, and he took the aviator to Saigon's main prison, where American pilots were kept separate from the Japanese. Moranville's squad eventually made it to Dien Bien Phu, and was airlifted to safety in China after walking to safety with a regiment of the French Foreign Legion. The fact that Rabbit was spotted walking around his airplane on the day that Moranville went down helped allay some fears, and 5 days later Hornet learned that he was with the French. However, the school's mascot, Gunner, was dejected over the death of his owner. They happily met up again in Nebraska a few months later. The aviator discovered that Gunner was his dad's dog when he got home.